All right, guys, I am on my way to BioLife to donate plasma. It is Thursday night. I don't normally make videos like this anymore for my car. In fact, it's been a long time. And I guess this content tonight is going to be a little bit different than normal. You're probably going to see this either late tonight or sometime Friday. But it's kind of one of those videos where I just say, hey, how are you doing? How's your week been? And fill you in on mine. It's been a funny. I was going to say it's been a funny week, but it's been a funny season. Ever since, well, actually before Thanksgiving, but I don't know about you guys, but I just can't seem to get into the Christmas spirit this year. And that's not like me. I love Christmas. I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite time of the year. But I feel so detached from it. So detached from it that it's very awkward to me. And every once in a while, I'll have a year like that where Christmas just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? I'm sure most of you watching this can relate to that. You can't expect everything to be jolly and jovial all the time. I mean, things crop up in life, sometimes out of nowhere. Sometimes you can see them coming and can't stop them anyway. And it's been a little bit of both in my situation. But it's just, when you know time's a ticking and you have less life ahead of you than you have behind you, then it feels like everything counts. And I don't want to be one of those crotchety old men where nothing has any sentimental value anymore. I can't imagine ever becoming like that. I don't ever intend on it. I will try to keep myself in check. Should I perceive that as coming on? By the way, I don't normally drive with the light on. Do you remember when we were kids how our dads would tell us to turn the lights off in the back? We're going to have a crash. I used to hear that. You know what's funny is I just assumed that was probably true. And when I had kids, I told them the same thing. I probably snickered to myself a little bit. It's just kind of annoying. The light, if a kid has a light on the back or above you like this, it's just kind of annoying to drive around like that. But it's not nearly as dramatic as we as parents report. But nevertheless, it's just for the sake of making this video. Now I'm waiting to cross traffic. It's very busy. I always wonder why I didn't take a different way when a different way would have given me a traffic light. But yeah, it annoys my wife when she's riding with me. She's always like, why do you go this way? If you went the other way, you'd have a light. Well, yeah, you're right. Whatever. Okay, well, I'm free and clear now. Anyway, so how has your week been? How is this holiday season turning out for you? How was Thanksgiving? Are you looking forward to Christmas? Do you have New Year's plans? Are you going anywhere? Are you staying home? We always stay home. First of all, I'm kind of a homebody. I like to travel. I like to get out and do things. I mean, you've seen my videos, right, where I do some walking around. I like doing that, but I'm also kind of a homebody. But I think that kind of might be changing for me a little bit. But we don't really do a lot of traveling. Some family members have passed on both sides of our family, so it's kind of decreased the frequency to which we go to other people's houses. It's not the way you want it to happen. And that's another thing too. Holidays can feel very festive for some people, and then others are having a hard time at the same time because of things like that. Sometimes people pass on. It's the first time they're experiencing Christmas without somebody. It could be a parent, it could be a child, it could be a spouse, it could be a divorce. That's got to be rough. I think that would probably be as hard as death itself. Could be financial reasons. For me, it's not so much that right now. It's just that there's been so many changes lately. Like, for one, I need to slow down. For one, my oldest daughter, who has not been living at home for the past almost about 6 years, she's had to move back in because she's experienced some very difficult times. So as parents, you want to make sure that your kids are okay. You don't want them sitting out in the cold or living in their car. So she's moved back home. Well, that's come with its challenges. I'm not complaining about her. I wouldn't do that about my own children, but I'm just saying that it would be for anybody. You add one more person into the mix, and it makes a huge difference. Of course, she has pets, and they came with her and everything, and we have pets. So it's been challenging, but for some reason, Thanksgiving just whizzed by. It's almost like it never even occurred. And I don't know. I feel like now we're juggling some things we haven't had to deal with in a long time. And it's just odd. One thing I did this last Monday is I bought a new car. The one I'm riding in right now. I don't know if you can tell the difference or not. Maybe not in the dark, but I am in a different car than I normally am when I'm making these videos. And I love it. I bought a 2024 Toyota RAV4 hybrid. Now listen, I haven't had a new car in ages. And I haven't had car payments in a long time. In fact, the last new car I drove around was a Geo Metro. And that was probably back in 99. That was the last new car. I've had used cars, other used cars I bought since then have come and gone. But as far as a new car goes, that was my last one, back in 99. So here we are 25 years later. I've had to wait too long, and this guy's music is going pretty loud, so hopefully it won't be too distracting. The light will hopefully turn green here. But anyway, so it's been I just realized that now as I'm talking it out, 25 years since I've had a new car. Now I have a Mazda 5, and I love Mazda, man. It's been a great car. I've had normal routine issues with it, but nothing major. It's been a great car. I got 147,000 miles on it, and our family of 6 dwindled down to 5 when my daughter moved out some years ago. But we've been getting by on one car for a long time, and we just acclimated to that. Yeah, it's been hard, but we've acclimated to that. Now, I've also been without car payments for a very long stretch, which was nice. If you can get yourself out of debt in any way whatsoever, that's always nice. It's a way to save up money. It's when you don't have car payments anymore, man, it is so nice. Well, now I have car payments again. But, all that time I was able to save up and put a good down payment, really nice, good down payment on this vehicle. And, I don't like having payments again. But I saw it as necessary to do this. When your car gets up to 147,000 miles, no matter how good it runs, my Mazda still runs fantastic. It's kind of hard to justify, it doesn't seem reasonable, rational to have just one vehicle, because at that point, something major could go wrong, could have gone wrong, especially if it's an American-made car, could have gone wrong a long time ago. But when I've had to put that car in the shop, it's been hard. And when I had to go visit my mom in Georgia last February, when she went down, her health was really bad that time, I had to rent out a vehicle, and that was expensive. That's what really got me thinking about getting a second vehicle. Now I have one. And I don't really have any regrets about it. I'm glad that we made this move, but still, psychologically, it was a leap for me. It was a leap, and while I don't regret it, I know I made the right choice. I know I purchased the right car. It's still an adjustment. It's still an adjustment up here. And, you know, I haven't had to make my first car payment yet, although car payments are going to seem nothing after that down payment. But it'll be all right. It'll be all right. But, you know, at some point you have to, we knew we were going to have to get a new vehicle. But this I don't know if you've ever checked out the new RAV4s, the hybrids especially. There's so many upsides to them, really to Toyotas in general. I don't want to get all into it now. I was thinking about maybe making a video. About this car, showing you guys. Would you want to see that? Let me know down in the comments below. But I love it. I'm very happy about it. It seats 4 very comfortably. Could seat 5. You know how that is. But I think it's like 40 miles to the gallon. I'm real happy about that. There's only one con to it, but all the pros way outweigh it. Another thing that here's something my wife wants to do. She wants me to make a video of her giving me a glitter beard. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen these things. So she sent me this TikTok video with these guys showing how to do the glitter beard. Now, this is something I have been adamantly opposed to for like forever. Ever since I've had a beard, I'm like, no, I don't want to lose my man card because it just looks a little gay to me, you know. Listen, but she wants to be on camera applying the glitter and the spray and all that stuff, and she thinks it's hilarious. She thinks it's absolutely hilarious. I'm like, I don't know. Listen, I think it'll get a lot of views. My beard's certainly long enough for it now. I mean, to where it would, there's a lot of coverage, but I don't know if I can pull the trigger on that one. I just don't know how unwise it would be. No, I'm not worried about losing viewers or subscribers. It's just kind of weird. And I said, you know, that would be murder to try to get out of my beard. She says, oh no, it wouldn't. You know, we could I could do it all for you, and then you could wash it out right away. I'm like, but would it? Would it wash out right away? That's a little questionable. But at least if she put the glitter in my beard, she would know where it came from, and I would have no splaining to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do. You do. So get this. Oh, well, anyway, before I go on, what do you think? Do you want me to do the glitter beard on video? Do you want? Seriously. Look, if enough you guys say yes, I'll do it. I don't know how many yeses I need, but it would. Listen, I'm kind of halfway there because I kind of want to do it for her, and because, hey, if she wants to be involved in the video, I think that's great. It is temporary. It wouldn't kill me, and she'd get a kick out of it. It'd be something to remember. Anyway, so get this. Last night, my youngest son and I, he's 17. Him and I went out to go kind of get the last of the gifts. He wanted to get some sibling gifts, and he wanted to get his girlfriend some gifts. And so we went to Walmart, and I was driving through the parking lot as we were leaving. And you know how each lane is one way. And as I was going out, this big old pickup truck, big old Ford pickup truck, he's coming down the wrong way towards me. And I'm like, I'm not moving. I'm just not moving. He can back the heck up, and I'm not moving. Well, you know what? He wasn't either. And there was hardly any room to get by. And I told my son, I said, here's the thing. I just bought this brand new vehicle, and I think this guy's gonna move on me anyway, and I just cannot live with this thing getting scratched or banged up. So I tried to pull forward a little bit. he moved a little too fast for me, man. He got so close to my vehicle, and I was in a rage. I was fit to be tied. What time is it now? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, 6:36. So I was fit to be tied, man. And you know how it is. All you can see is red. And if there's ever going to be a fight, that was it right there. Because I was like, I can't believe you had the nerve to get that close to my new vehicle, man. Anyway, it's not how you want the holidays to go. Not how you want it to go. So, yeah, that was my week. So I've been really exhausted. The other thing is I've gained like 5 pounds since Thanksgiving. And because my daughter's at home and we're so busy adjusting things and making room for my workout, I usually work out 7 days a week. And I have been just like sticking workouts in whenever I can. It hasn't been a daily thing, and it's making me kind of, I hate myself for it, but it doesn't make me feel right. I feel very off. So I hope that I can recoup my spirit, my Christmas spirit, which I don't feel like I ever got it this year. I hope it kind of kicks in at some point, like hopefully by Christmas Eve. Have you got your Christmas shopping done yet? Do you want me to tell you what I want? I got some ideas. Okay, an electric skateboard, an electric scooter. I don't know. A new motorcycle. Oh, I got to start riding my motorcycle more. I'll tell you guys about that later. A new motorcycle. Yeah, I don't have time to tell you more about that, but no, my motorcycle's fine. I don't need another one. I just want another one. I want a bigger one, a more powerful one. But that's not going to happen right now. And I thought about buying a motorcycle. Within the past year, over and over and over again. I really thought, man, I almost pulled the trigger on it without even telling my wife. Just dealing with the heat when I got home, But something kept telling me, what if I need to buy a new car? I won't have the money. And I'm glad I didn't do it, because now I have something really nice. This is a great car, man. I love this thing. I really do. I'm having a ball with it. Anyway, I would have a lot more to say, but I do have to get in. Donate plasma. It helps save lives. Puts a little bit of extra money in my pocket. Will probably help pay for this car. If you want to know more about donating plasma at BioLife, let me know. Leave a comment down below and I'll tell you how you can get involved. It's a good thing. It's a really nice thing. You may or may not have a BioLife in your area. Okay, so I've got to end this video before it gets too late. I only have a certain amount of leeway in which I can enter into the building after my appointed time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell. And there's a thanks button down there. You may not have seen it before, but you hit that thanks button. It's kind of like leaving a tip, but you don't have to. You could also donate to my channel. I have a PayPal link down below. That's only if you want to. I don't want to talk anybody into that. I just want to say, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. You're still my friends either way. You got it? Doesn't make me feel any differently about you. And I hope you keep watching. All right, I've had fun making this very impromptu video. I gotta make more of these. I enjoy it. It's very off the cuff. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe. In the meantime, be wise.